We try to solve problems by design. Let us try to understand what is the difference between classical design approach and the design thinking. In classical design approach, we start by defining the problem. It is an important step, as if we don't fully understand what our problem is, or if we misjudge the scope of our problem, even the best of solutions will not serve the purpose. So as a first step, we try to define a problem statement. In a problem statement, we need to look for the trigger, that whether there was an incident which made us start thinking about the problem. An incident is just an occurrence of a problem, or it was an opportunity to improve in some area. In either of these cases, the problem statement should also contain the details of the environment in which either the incident has occurred or we are wishing to implement the improved solution. We also need to list down any constraints which we need to keep in mind while designing the solution. These constraints can be due to legal, technical, psychological, or any other reason. Once we have defined the problem, we do a background research. Essentially, we try to look for whether this same problem has occurred at some other place, or has anyone ever solved the same or a similar problem, and can we refer to that solution. After this research work, we specify the requirements in broadly two categories: functional and non-functional. The functional requirements tell what the solution should do, and non-functional requirements tell how good the solution should be. Once we have clearly articulated the problem statement and the detailed requirements, we can jump to solution options. As everyone may have a different opinion on how the problem should be solved and how each and every requirement should be met, we need to brainstorm on these solution ideas. The outputs of first three steps, the problem statement, our research work, and the list of requirements, become the inputs to these brainstorm sessions. And the output of these sessions will be a final best suited solution, selected from all the options. Once we have chosen the best solution, we move towards implementing it and do the development work required. With that, we build a prototype, test this prototype against our functional and non-functional requirements, and redesign wherever necessary. Design thinking methodology uses all these steps of the classical design approach, helping designers to solve the problems and come up with solutions which will be accepted by clients. The only additional point here is that design thinking mindset is not problem focused. It is rather solution focused and user focused. To understand what it actually means, let us take an example problem. The problem statement is that we need to have a new scan room in a children's hospital. Now we can design the scan room like shown in this picture. Does this solve the problem? Well, the answer is yes, it does. It will give a scan room to the hospital, and the hospital will now have the facility to scan the patients. So over here, we are problem focused. We are neither solution focused nor user focused. But the design thinking tells us to be focused on solution as well as the users of the solution. Who are our users? In a children's hospital, the users are, of course, children. Now, this imposes an extra constraint that children may be scared to go into a scan room, and making it difficult for doctors and lab technicians to perform the scan in a timely manner and thereby delaying the treatment. So if we apply the design thinking and a user-focused design mindset, we can design the scan room like this. The scan room also solves the same problem that we documented in the first step, but additionally, it takes care of the fact that children must be given an appropriate environment so they are not scared to enter into a scan room. This can help doctors to scan them in a timely manner and start the treatment if required. So the difference between these two designs, the design on the left-hand side is problem-focused, while the design on the right-hand side is user-focused. And this is what design thinking methodology tells us, helping us creating solutions which are more appealing to the clients. Thank you.